Without further ado, please welcome, thank you for coming here, Jessie Buttafuoco.
Oh my God, this is so special. This is so special to me. Thank you so much for having me on and amplifying my voice. So good.
You said yes.
Yes, Queen. Oh, look at you. Look at how. Hi.
I'm like,
wow.
Let me just wipe this seat down,
right,
prep it all for you.
Girl,
This
and
is
I know
Douglas.
We get close on your show.
Yeah, we do.
Hi. Wow, what a surreal moment this is.
I know. Thank you for coming here and talking to me.
Thank you for having me. It was so impactful to have you just reach out, considering the role you played. And I know you probably have some complicated feelings about that, even maybe me seeing me, but it's really phenomenal to just be here and live through what I've lived through and then to be amplified by you. I really appreciate that.
I loved your article in Vanity Fair.
Wasn't it spectacular? I don't know if y'all got a chance to read it, but you should. It was phenomenal.
It really is. Take a look. It's online. And you had a tone and an energy in it where it felt like you were taking so much ownership of your life, your narrative. Is that true? Is that correct?
Yeah, very much so. You know, for the past 33 years now, I was 9 years old when this all happened, and I'm 42 now. And, you know, for most of my life, I've always been asked to tell the story of my parents and not necessarily what I went through as a co-victim of crime. But it's really, it's been a wild ride, to say the least. And, you know, I went down on a deep dive of you, girl, and I've seen what you've been through, and you're a miracle too, Queen. Woo.
Thank you.
Yes, girl. We even went to treatment in the same neighborhood, girl.
Oh, my God.
Yes, girl. So,
I mean, when I did the film, which was not a film, it was a portrayal of your real life.
Yeah.
But it's so true. It focused on your parents and Amy Fisher, who I've never met.
Right. Me neither. Thank God.
Really?
Yes.
What was insane was they had never done this before. They had 3 networks rivaling each other at the same time, CBS, NBC, and ABC, which is an odd testament to the fascination that happened. I mean, one of the things that I was reading in the article with you of Vanity Fair, you also had an attitude that I really admired, which was a sort of stoic removal of other people's opinions, as well as your wanting to be your own person and not take on not only your family members, but anything to do with it unless it is for your advocacy.
Sure.
And how do you make that sort of clinical compartmentalization?
Well, I'm part my mother, so I get a little bit from that. I feel like she's the Jackie O of true crime. And, you know, it took a lot to get there. You know, the impact of this story was so enormous that a lot of people get thrown into trauma responses, and some people fight, flight, freeze, and like you in your life, my trauma response was a fawn response. And that's something I don't think people really talk about all that often.
What is that?
So a fawn response is when if you like me, you're not going to hurt me. And so I people-pleased my way through my entire life. I saw myself through the lens of other people's eyes and lived accordingly. And for me, you know, my name enters a room before I do everywhere I go. And so I made it the mission that I'm going to surprise everybody, and I'm going to go past everybody's expectations of me, because I know after you meet me, people go home and go, you know who I met today? Joey Buttafuoco's daughter. And the last thing I wanted people to do was say, and she was a hot mess just like her dad, you know? And so I was straight A's, captain of the team, lead of the school play, solo in the choir, like, just like me, like prom queen, like me, please, like me. And, you know, it took a lot out of me, and then we had a good old-fashioned Menti B, which is short for mental breakdown, at 35 years old.
I like your humor, too.
Thanks,
These
girl,
are
you gotta
such
do
tough
it.
subjects, and I'm the same way. Because humor is what got me through.
Exactly.
So I applaud you.
Thank you.
These are individual journeys.
Yeah.
It is not a one-size-fits-all. And how do we come out the other side?
Well, I almost didn't make it, girl.
Neither did I.
I know.
How did you?
Well, treatment. I was highly suicidal, depressed. I mean, a lifetime of, I'm fine, I'm great, I'm perfect. And inside, falling apart and dying and drinking and doing drugs and trying to mask the pain that way. You know, also mental health in the early 90s was highly stigmatized, so I didn't get the help that I needed. And so a lifetime of not processing my trauma and living in trauma, and I had to get into a 12-step program. I had to quit drinking. I started drinking. Yes, I did an intensive outpatient program, and I really had to process my life, which I never addressed before.
You did nothing wrong here.
Correct.
But you were in the eye of the storm of so much wrong drama, absolute insanity.
Yeah.
Was there a turning point for you? Because I can...
Yeah, the Mentee B girl. 35 years old. I really struggled my entire life to like try to be too like this was the Hollywood version of my life and this was the real version of my life. And then once
I relate to that.
Yes, you do. And so I had to create my own reality from it and kind of find a nice mix of both. Like I believe in the and, it's not a but. So I am Jessie Buttafuoco over here and I am Jessie Buttafuoco over here.
I've realized
and there's
that
room for both.
Both can be true at the same time.
Absolutely.
I had to distance myself from certain people.
Oh, me too, girl. You want to talk about my dad?
I do. We'll be right back.